Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of My Take. So, it's late night, but look, never too late to talk about the recaps. So, they was able to take home court again. Dallas may have blew it this time. Now, I know they can go on another opponent's court and win and take home, but it's going to be very hard and challenging. It's hard to beat Dallas twice, but for Kyrie to have only 9 points, Luka only had 18 points. That was a recipe for disaster. But man, all credit go to Shai Gilgeous Alexander because that young man should have won MVP. He should have won MVP over the Joker. Now, the reason why I felt like, Gilgis should have got it over the Joker is because, first of all, we know the Joker is sustainable, right? He's going to do very well no matter what. Now, we don't know this about Shy. We don't know this about him. So I'm a firm believer if somebody, even if they don't have all the accolades in the world, if they're doing well, better than everybody else in the league, give it to them right then and there because they may not have that same type of experience or performance. So you got to get that to them right there. So basically, SGA probably have been, uh, you know, duped because I think that this young man done everything that he was supposed to win the MVP. So, like I said, next year somebody else may be balling out. Now the time that SGA, should have won it, he didn't get it. So now that's the reason why I don't like when people give um certain players that play well, but they really didn't deserve to be MVP, but they give it to them anyway over somebody who's green, meaning that somebody is fairly new. And they may think that that person is going to have several more of those type of years, and sometimes it don't happen. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, man, I'm looking at it like this, bro. This is the way I'm looking at it. SGA got duped, right? But congratulations to the Joker because he's still a really good player, and I think that he's a one man army at most occasions. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm really here to talk about the recap of the game. Like I was saying, Dallas Gate is up as opposed to OKC winning it. If you look at the stats, man, SGA had 34 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. And then you got Luka, who basically had a triple double, but he lost. And I'm gonna tell you why he lost. Because first of all, he couldn't find that clutch gene. That clutch gene was missing. When he was on the free throw line, he had a chance to tie it up, and he missed one of the free throws, which basically, ruined their chances of winning. And if you're gonna be, a person that's gonna take all those shots and hurt your team, that can't be one way you do it. If you're on the free throw line, that's free money. That's why they call it free throw, free to throw it at the rim and make it. But to be honest, man, this game was fairly even all around, right? If we talking about except for points in the paint, turnovers, you know, um, Dallas won in that area. They had 13 compared to 7. Can't lose in that area. You can't lose at the free throw line. They shot 52% at the free throw line. Nobody is winning like that. So if you make literally all your free throws, y'all win the game. Cause they shot 24 free throws. Um, OKC shot 24 free throws and they only missed one. They were 23 from 24. Now the Dallas Mavericks was 12 from 23. You miss all those free throws, you want to lose. and to be up big and then lose the league and lose at the last minute. This is a playoff, man. You gotta stay focused the whole duration of the game. See, that's the thing. Like with these players, they feel like that like they already won the game when they up about 9, 11, or 10, 13, or 14 points. That ain't nothing in the NBA. So basically, what they did was they handed the game over and they end up losing it. But I'm telling you, they basically had it even in every category except for the most important ones. Free throws, which they only shot 52%, and then the other one was turnovers. And and to be honest, you would think that if OKC loses in the paint, right? If they only got 28 points compared to Dallas 40 points in the paint, you would think that Dallas will win that and secure that game, that victory, right? That ain't what happened. They lost. Like I said, man, they get lackadaisical. They don't play defense. I told y'all, Luka is a person that can't stop nobody. I don't understand why they kept trying to put him on SGA or they had Kyrie on SGA. You're gonna have to have a small forward guard SGA for the length. If you're not doing that, you're basically wasting your time because he's good at the post and fading away, doing the fadeaway shot. So I don't see Kyrie being a person that can, help guard SGA, and Luka don't play enough defense to even attempt to do it. So therefore, that was a bad recipe. Dallas did they got in the hole. They threw a lot of, you know, they threw a lot of lobs, alley hoops. They was, definitely penetrating the hole. And not only that, you feel me? Like they were getting some great looks. They just gave it up at the end. You can't do that in the playoffs. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. They basically just gave back home field, home court advantage. Now, you don't know if you're going to be able to beat them twice at home, like your last round. You don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Now you basically made it harder. All you had to do was protect home. So we're going to see, man. I think Dallas is in trouble now. They had a chance to, go up 3-1 and try to, close it out in maximum 3 games. They would have had 3 chances instead of 2. So they lost that opportunity. But I mean, you live and you learn. It's spilled milk. But man, I don't think no game would be as even as this one. And you would think that the person that has the most points in the paint will be the victor, and that ain't happened. But like I said, I'm not surprised because if you missing half of your free throws and they putting y'all on the line, I mean, y'all wanted to lose. But I think Dallas, will have a really good game. Kyrie Irving is surprisingly only had 9 points. And I'm not sure what's going on with Kyrie, but I can say this, man. It's unlike Kyrie to only have about 9 points consecutively. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, he hasn't been playing, to his full capability, but the place where he thrived at was the assist. So, I mean, he wasn't just hogging the ball, but he was actually, getting some assists. Excuse me, and got like 1 rebound. But he did this in 41 minutes. You can't play 41 minutes and only produce that. Now I know that he's trying to be a team player, but I think him looking to be a team player is actually hurting him a little bit more. So I expect Kyrie to come out full blown, shooting the ball and being aggressive the next game. And as far as the OKC, like literally they are a team that's kind of a bad matchup for Dallas Mavericks due to the fact that they're more athletic. See, that's where it hurt Luka Doncic. He's so used to scoring, in abundance that he don't understand that it's a mismatch with him on the court because he can't guard anybody. Feel what I'm saying? So, man, it's I don't know, bro. They definitely gave this one up though. They definitely he said Luka the GOAT. Luka definitely not the GOAT. Go to what? What, shooting? I mean, he definitely shoots a lot. He said he be dropping 40 points a game, but only score 18 in the playoffs when they really need him. And not only that, he lost them the game by missing free throws this whole duration of the game. Like, nah, man. It ain't no GOAT, man. Jordan shot free throws with his eyes closed. That's GOAT status right there. If you really want to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? He said you won't. Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. That's hell nah. He said, can I get a shout out? I play games. Yeah, man. Appreciate you being in here. But nah, man. Far as the Dallas this series, it's a really, man, to be honest, man, this has got to be one of the most even playoffs that I've seen in a very long time because like for a while you had LeBron James, when they was with Miami, you knew they were going to win it. Then you had your little drought when the Golden State Warriors played, and you knew that they were going to win it. And this has had to be about 10 years. This had to be somewhat like 10 years, to be honest with you. Had to be. Had to be. Because I know Warriors went like 6 times to the championship. Um, Yeah, I believe that LeBron James and them win about 8 times. No, I'm sorry. When he played for Miami, they end up going and playing for about, I want to say about 3 or 4 years. So the fact that they played 3 or 4 years, about a 10-year span, they were the ones who was basically hogging the lead. But now that the league is back even. So I don't know who gonna win it. It looked like Boston might can do something this time instead of choking. They might be able to do something. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm going to go with Timberwolves if they get past the Denver. I believe that the Timberwolves really are are a really big team, and I think that they're too big for the rest of the team. So if anybody goes, I believe that. I mean, if anybody win, I believe that it'll be the Timberwolves. They have a chance. That's only if they can get past the big experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna call the Joker right now. The big experience, because experience kicks in, when you need it most, and that's what the Timberwolves don't have. They don't have the experience, so that's why I believe that they lost these 2 games at home because they are choking. I believe they choked, and that's what a lot of teams do when they're fresh in the playoffs. See, the veteran teams know what to do. They stay poised in the process, and then they step up when it's time to step up. And that's what Denver has done. Y'all see them winning the championship gives them a lot of experience, gives them the opportunity to put themselves back in games when they're not doing as well. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. But like I said, keep Luka off of SGA, and they'll have a better chance. To keep Kyrie off of SGA. He too tall for them, and all he has to do is shoot over him. And all he has to do is shoot over Kyrie, and all he has to do is blow past, Luka Doncic. So it's a recipe for disaster if they continue to play that way and don't make the proper adjustments. But, hey, man, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. That's all I got for now. National Sports Chat. That was my take. Hit the subscribe button, man. If y'all new to the channel, you know, and I'm